Now guys, if you've got a little extra, again, this tank with our rates should do 5,000 square feet. Now, like I said earlier, we typically do a bag and a half or even 2 bags of fescue. So we did 1 bag today for this demonstration, but typically 1.5 to 2. You do 5,000 square feet, you got a solid, lush, thick, perfect yard 98% of the time. Now, if you've got a little bit after you're done, which you really shouldn't if you're doing the slow down, fast up, fast down, slow up method with an overlap, it should reach about 5,000 square feet. But I'm gonna show you what to do if you have a, 30, 40 gallons at the end of the tank. What you can do is an overcast. This is after you do it the right way. You can fill in the yard a little bit. It's what I call this is putting the sprinkles on. Everybody likes a little sprinkles on their birthday cake. That pressure's too high. We're gonna knock the pressure back down. Putting the sprinkles on. Everybody likes sprinkles. The customer sees you doing this, they're like, you know what? Those guys are going above and beyond. They're hooking me up. And I also want you to notice the hand signals that I'm giving. This is what you get when you have a trained operator. They know what you're doing and they know what you need next. I'm not giving him different hand signals, I'm just giving him the signal, and he knows that I need more pressure, low pressure, turn it on, turn it off. Obviously, if it's off, I do that, he's gonna turn it on. If it's running and I do this, he's gonna turn it off. So that's the benefit of having a good operator. It takes probably 4 to 5 solid spray days to get someone kind of accustomed to what they're needing to do if they're wanting to learn it. And that's the most important part. So now, we've sprayed the job's done. We're gonna rinse our hose out. We talked earlier how to do it, but now we're actually gonna do it. Follow me. We're gonna turn on our reserve tank. Our rinse tank. Rinse tank's on. We're gonna shut off the valve to the main tank. Main tank is now off. Everything else stays the same. I want you to notice what we just did. We shut the supply of hydroseed off here, and we opened up the rinse tank supply here. So now, you can see it comes in after this valve. It's going directly into the pump. So we're rinsing 2 things, the pump and the hose reel. So let's do it. Okay, now come here. I also want you to notice these nozzles are replaceable. This is the one we use. This one has pumped, and I'm not even kidding, $1 million worth of hydroseed. So this little nozzle, believe it or not, $1 million has passed through this bad boy. So that's why I love it. We're gonna put it back on. I'm gonna hold the fan up this way so you can see the color change. He's gonna go ahead and turn the pump on. Now just watch the color change here. This is hydroseed, you'll see it. So keep in mind, right now the tank is off, the rinse tank is on. And you tell me when you think it's rinsed out. Ah, do you see it? Now it's water. So, clean, we're good. At that point, this hose is now full of water. All the hydroseed, all the mulch, everything's rinsed completely out. We're not gonna wake up in the morning to go do a job and have a bunch of clogs to deal with. So, preventative maintenance. Now we roll the hose up. We're gonna pull back. Now this is the kind of dirt you want. You see, fast down, slow up. See how it's kind of tilled up? That's how it normally should be. This kind of dirt right here. I want you to notice how it applies here. See how it's a perfect layer? We'll just focus on this right here. See this? Perfect layer. We'll just fill this in a little. Again, about a 3 to 4 foot throw. Fast down, slow up. Fast down, slow up. We'll come back. This is good dirt. Fast down, slow up. Fast down, slow up. What's happening here is that hydroseed is pushing down into that tilled dirt, making a home for those seeds, so that when this stuff gets watered, you have a perfect yard. I want you to notice that I'm not just broadcasting this out here. I will put my sprinkles on later at the end of this job, if this was a real job, but what I'm doing now is fast down, slow up. With an overlap. The overlap is extremely important. You don't want lines, you don't want dead lines or thin lines in your hydroseed, in your yards. Look at this right here. Look how perfect that looks. Again, this tilled dirt right here, this is how it normally would be, a prepped yard. Fast down, slow up. Fast down, slow up. These guys are gonna be like, what the f? Who would have came out here and sprayed hydroseed on our road? Guys, again, thank you so much for checking this out. We're gonna probably empty this tank out the rest of the way, and then we're gonna do a rinse, and I'll show you the rinse process once again. So let's do it. So what we're gonna do now, you have one person that kind of keeps this this hose reeled up, you know, coming in good. I'm gonna work this valve here. Yeah, whoever wrapped this hose up last time didn't care. So now, here we go. And as you can see here, that hose is being reeled up nice and neat. Now keep in mind, doing this once by hand might not be that bad, but if you're doing this hose every single day, multiple times a day, it can be a real pain. So again, having a machine with this capability, it just makes your life that much easier, but those little pieces add up big as you go. And then after that, we're gonna lock our hose reel. I like to tuck that down a couple of holes in. Boom, hose reel's locked, everything's off, we're good to go. So now we're gonna pull around and empty the rest of this hydroseed out. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is clean off the machine, because it's always good to have clean machines. Yeah. always good to have clean equipment. This is the easiest way to do it.
I look like a bag of money I'm on. They wanna know what I'm on. Got diamonds dancing on my neck. That is the vibe I'm on. Way too lit. Who gon' check? You can tell me none. Boss mode in effect, and my money long. If you ain't talking money, don't talk to me. I be over here where the bosses be. Pockets on thick, cause I eat my greens. Way too hot, 3,000 degrees. No pictures, please. Cameras flashing, I'm VIP, I'm a big deal. My life a movie, I'm the